Think about every application you use every single day, from TikTok to Netflix to ChatGPT to WhatsApp to any other application that you use. Now, let me ask you something. Where do all the data go? And when I talk of data, I mean the messages, your passwords, your transactions, and your posts. Because when you close an app, your data still exists. And this is where database comes in. Databases are one of the most important parts of system design because no matter how beautiful your front end is, no matter how fast your back end is, if you have a poor data management system, your system is going to be unreliable and then users cannot be able to use it. So let's break this down from first principles, right? A database is an organized system for storing, managing, and retrieving data efficiently. Simple definition, but very, very powerful. So I want you to think of a library, right? And just imagine this. You walk into a library and all the books are randomly placed or displayed on the floor. I can guarantee you that finding one book will be very, very stressful. Now, compare that to a properly organized library that has shelves, that has categories, that has labels, and that has sections. That organization is what makes retrieval fast. A database does the same thing for applications. Now, let's look into the life, or let's go back in time and then analyze how systems were before the introduction of databases. Back in the days, people stored data in simple files. But as the system grew, problems started appearing. Problems like duplicated data, poor scalability, slow searches, missing data especially, and difficult updates, making managing data chaotic. Now imagine transferring money to, let's say, your friend or a family member, and the system forgets your account balance. All you can do is Nagama, you are finished. Or let's say yesterday your account balance was 5,000 Ghana cedis, and then today you're trying to send less 10 cedis or pay some bills, and then the system tells you insufficient balance. Now, let's say for a bank app, you would have to go to the bank and go and make a query, and then imagine the bank managers telling you that, oh, we're so sorry, we stored your transaction in a random file somewhere. You're not going to agree, especially if you're one who has like a very hot temper. You might just give the manager some slaps because we are dealing with money over here. You understand? So this should tell you the reason why databases are very, very important when it comes to system design. If databases are not introduced, banks will be very chaotic. Businesses that run is going to be chaotic everywhere. So now let's delve into what databases actually do, right? So database store data to begin with. Databases permanently stores information. For example, users, we have products, we have orders, we have transactions. Another thing the database does is it retrieves data that is allowing applications to quickly find specific information that the user needs. It also updates data, that is, applications constantly modify existing information. Databases also maintain relationships, users to orders, students to courses, and many more. It also ensures consistency. Databases help keep data accurate and reliable. So these are just a few things that databases actually do. Now, why is database very, very important in system design? In system design, data is the heart of the system. Without databases, no persistence, no scalability, no transactions, no analytics, and no user history. Every scalable system you see out there today relies heavily on databases, from e-commerce systems to banking systems to social media to payroll systems and ride hailing apps. So the database layer becomes one of the most critical engineering decisions to make. Now let's talk about types. Today I'm going to introduce two types of databases to you, and that is relational database and the NoSQL databases. We'll fully delve into these two in the next video. Now let's look at some real world example. Let's take WhatsApp for instance. WhatsApp stores its users, messages, media, and many more in a database. We take a platform like Netflix. Netflix stores movies, stores history, recommendations. We also take a platform like banking apps. They store balance, account balance, they store transactions and account history, all in a database. So you realize that database cuts across every single scalable system out there, which is very, very important for you to take note. So if applications are like businesses, we can say database is more like the records department. So without them, nothing stays organized. The better you understand databases today, the better you understand how reward systems are being built. So always know this, behind every scalable application, there is always a well-designed data layer. So on this channel, we're going to be breaking down this concept for you to fully understand. And very soon, we'll be doing more practicals. We'll be looking at how to draw schemas, how to set up a database, and many more. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.